is senior Cliff Matthews. Take questions for Cliff.
Cliff, did you over here, Cliff? Did you watch on TV then play Auburn, or have you seen any of the tape of that game, Clemson against Auburn?
Not yet. We're gonna be watching a lot of tape, throughout the week, so it's coming up.
Knowing that they took Auburn into overtime, and that was Auburn's probably closest game all year, are you surprised Clemson hasn't done better since that game?
To be honest with you, we haven't been watching. Well, I haven't been watching a whole bunch of tape. It started today. We're not really concerned about Auburn at all. The main concern is Clemson, and we're just gonna, just take it one step at a time.
Cliff up here. Have you seen any of, I guess, any of the plays that Daquan Bowers has made this season, sort of your counterpart, and he's one sack away from the single season record at Clemson. Have you seen anything on Daquan?
Yes, sir. I seen him on TV, making a bunch of plays, and I was impressed, him being from South Carolina, and that says a lot about him.
Talk a little bit about Daquan Bowers. He's kind of the sack leader for Clemson. He's their face of their defensive line. You guys have used the team approach to get sacks. Third in the nation in sacks, tops in the SEC. Just talk about the contrasting styles where they got one guy that you got to shut down. You guys have 3 or 4 guys that are pretty good at getting to the quarterback.
Well, Clemson, they're a good football team. One thing we got to do is come ready to play, and we have to, affect the quarterback and also stop the run.
Cliff back here. Let's talk about playing Clemson. This is your last time facing them as a player, and obviously going to Atlanta after that. I know you're South Carolina guys, so I'm sure you're pretty fired up to play it again.
Yes, sir. This game is extremely important to me. This is, my last time playing Clemson, and hopefully this will be my best game, this season so far.
Cliff, does it help you going into the game, being kind of familiar with Kyle Parker and what their offense can do from playing them last year?
Yes, sir. They haven't switched up too much from what they did last year, because of Kyle Parker. And we just got to come ready to play, try to perform well and play an almost perfect game.
Cliff, how much does this, obviously this game means a lot to the fans in this state. You're from here. How much does it mean to the players in the locker room? It's a rivalry game, but for you guys, certainly there are bigger things right around the corner.
Well, it means a lot to us, During the summer when we were setting our goals, beating Clemson was one of our goals. And, the opportunity is here for us to take advantage of it.
Just this year, you've been banged up a little bit. Maybe your statistics aren't as good as they have been in years past, or maybe as big as you would hope. Just talk about the way some other guys have stepped up. Devin Taylor, Lottie Ajabo on the line, putting pressure on the quarterback. Some other guys have kind of filled that role while you've tried to get help.
Well, like you said, everybody's stepping up, making plays. It's not just one person. And we're just playing well as a team. Devin Taylor, Travion Robinson, Lottie Ajabo, all of us is contributing.
Cliff, just how different is this November compared to your previous Novembers here? You guys are really building momentum. You've got 2 big wins already. You can count the Troy game as a big win because you didn't suffer a letdown and you made a statement. And now you're just looking ahead to 2 more big games to close it out.
Can you repeat that question?
How different is this November compared to other Novembers? Because in past years, South Carolina has really struggled in this final month of the regular season, but already you've got the big win over over Florida, and you sustained that momentum against Troy. So how different is it?
Well, I guess you can say we're fighting for a lot more than we have previous years.
I know you've heard, throughout your time in South Carolina, a lot of talk about changing the culture and, you know, making turning South Carolina into a winner. Do you think the corner's been turned at this point?
Yes, sir. You know, at this point of the season, you know, we're peaking at the right time, and we want to continue peaking. You know, just trying to get better.
Anything else for Cliff?